everyone, it is Morgoth the Barbarian here, and this is the 4th episode of our City Skylines $1 million playthrough, where the goal is to get $1 million of weekly income within a 50-year time span or something like that. Sorry. This is good. Well, I already can't talk. But anyways, so far we're off to a good start. As you can see, last time out, we got our main highway prepared, and I can see traffic is already beginning to enjoy it. We got our downtown area prepped and ready to go for when people move in. Ironically enough, though, that is the name of the game today. We got to expand, expand, expand. Basically, try to get our city border to get in this whole area. Long story short, where the city kind of loops. Like this area, up to the river, up to this one, up to this one. That'll help with expansion a lot more, because we still got further plans. This area obviously being one thing. Spot of contention. This was kind of a starter district, so we're going to have to deal with that inevitably. As well as a few minor other additions, so that'll be the name of the game today. And then we can get into the real fun stuff if need be. Of course, all I ask is for a like and subscribe and all of that stuff, but it's not like we all knew to do that already, so I'll just leave it at that. So where do we stand right now? 32 grand out of 1 million. We've got a long ways to go, don't we? Well, right now we can't really build anything further out. That was kind of the main idea. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until we get 16,000 people to actually do that. So at this point, the name of the game is to try to expand out as much as we possibly can here. And as fate would have it, we can do such a thing. Because, more people means more tax income. See what I did there? I'm already up to no good. Alright. Let's just start off with the obvious. Just kick things off by building up some grids here. I mean, again, we got plenty to do. But at this point, what I want to try to get done. Hold on, we might have to do something special for this one. We'll do that in a minute. Is to try and get our people base up as high as we possibly can. Because the quicker we grow, the more access to better stuff we have. Which in turn is going to help our city out a lot more. You know, all the fun stuff. Like more transit systems, blah blah blah, etc, etc. So I'll focus on this area first. This is kind of an interesting setup we've got over here. Alright. Yeah, might as well. I can turn this into kind of like a small commercial block or something like that. So I'll start by getting this area. Oh, look at that. I already fought ahead. A rare act of forward planning. What? Me forward plan? No, that's impossible. Who does that? Come on. Forward planning. That's for chumps. Oh, I suppose a blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while. There. That should be satisfactory for the time being. Now, there's a game I haven't played in quite some time. Crank this up a little bit. So, while we're waiting for that to fill up, which it slowly is, this whole area, so like I said, we gotta build out our city along the highway belt here, because again, this highway belt is going to serve as kind of our mostly residential areas, but industrial areas like these are going to go to the outside. With one lone exception being that. In fact, I got another small project we can do while we're waiting. Let me go ahead and create a new highway entrance exit over here for our farm district. I didn't really... Once again, future-proofing for the win. Is that going to be a theme here? Just to future-proof everything. Okay, and then obviously, if I can check my vitals here, check the usuals. Uh-oh. Ah, more sewage is needed. I'm sure people won't mind living behind this. We don't care about people's feelings here. Just need to make money and then the rest be, you know, the rest will fall in place. Because I said so. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, because we're running very close on power here. I would like to get some more. Wait, what is occupying it? Hang on. Ah, what's the power thing? Okay, that explains a lot. There we go, it's all set. Yes, yes, I know, game, but I don't think that's gonna matter. I'll dare it. Okay. So like I said, we're just waiting for everything to build up here. I know we got a lot of commercial demand, but not enough residential, which is kind of, unfortunate, but whatever. Remember how I said we gotta spend money to make money? Well, let me condense a few things here. There we go. There's probably some overlap there, but oh well. So be it. Suppose this might fine. Like I said, you know what? Let's go fancy. We'll put our police and fancier stations over here. Like I said, I gotta spend money to make money. Even if it's, you know, negative. There we go. And then finally... I know we have kind of the, that thing on, but that's okay. You're fine. Fine, I suppose we could have a university. This is basically going to be temporary, though. Because in reality, I would like a campus district. But I suppose, for the time being, we can educate our citizens. I mean, I could be a jerk and have them work on the farm, but no. They want to be educated. Alright. Speaking of policies, yeah, see, we've got schools out, so we're going to prefer working to other things. Nothing really interesting here. And then I guess we should probably have one final residential district. So new. And there we go. Now we've done all that we've needed to do. I see we have dead people all over the place. Why are there dead people at the work site? Bruh. Bruh, what are we doing here? Should I be worried about them working themselves to death? I mean, maybe, maybe not, but nah. Okay, fine, I suppose. I mean, we can't do the crematorium just yet, so there we go. We'll have to deal with the cemetery next to the industrial district. I don't care where things are being put. Fight me. Alright. And then one final incinerator next to it. You know what? There we go. The thinking is, if there are any dead bodies, we can just, See, there's your crematorium. Right there. See? I got a crematorium next to the cemetery. There you go. We'll see how you like that now. It works, right? Yes, it does. No, but there. Yeah, we'll say it works. Anyways, moving on. Should have a few more, thingies over here. Maybe another milking parlor and another flour production plant. I know, that road should be 2 lanes, but that's fine the way it is, so. Yeah, I would like to have a few more, things here. Anyway, hang on. Okay, as long as we're not building in here, we're fine. I suppose if I need to, I can build more crop centers over here. Generally, try to get this space as filled out as we can, actually. Make one minor improvement here. Build it up to that and then reverse it. That should do the trick. There we go. Give traffic some more options there. That should be all we need to do for... Well, maybe not. I'll build one more industrial road down this end. And that should do the trick for this whole district, and it's just a matter of filling it out. Like, the workers have a good way to get across. Inevitably, this is going to get moved, quote-unquote, to some other spot on the map. That's what I'm looking for. Now, I suppose if we're talking about future plans here, this spot, I mentioned the industrial district's got to get moved. I would like for it to be on the other side of the highway, preferably over here, unless I'm turning this into a fort. Well, wait a minute. Never mind, we got train tracks over here. They're going to be more useful, say, for shipping our goods out. That is the way you make money in this game, so some cargo train terminals over in here is probably going to be useful. Maybe some smaller industrial districts surrounding it, like around here and such, would be help. I would like to do like a forestry district of some sort, considering all the trees that are out here. It's just going to be a matter of where to put it, I suppose. There is iron and oil all over the place, too, but I have not yet to figure out where to put that. But that is not going to happen until we buy that out. In the meantime, this area and this area still need to be filled out, as is this. So I'm generally going to be focusing on this area, like I mentioned. But the game is somewhat dragging its feet here. And I spoke too soon, because now we're at a small city, but we have to get to 17,000. This could end up being very useful. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We gotta get to 16,000. Deferred loan early isn't gonna do very much. And then it's just a matter of how quickly can we reach 80,000 people. Because this is where... and I've said this in previous playthroughs. This is kind of where the real game begins, because you can access every other tile on the map, not to mention get like big airports. The only question I have is, hold on a minute, let me see if we have a... Okay, we got monorail. Aha! Aha ha ha! I was wondering if we were having this or not. Oh, sweet, we got more access to trains. Fun problem, we can't use them. Huh. Alright, then I get... Why are we burning down the industrial district? Bruh, what happened over here? Who's burning down oh my god. I think the workers are revolting. We have rules against communist insurrections, you know. That does not please me. Does not please me one bit. We have rules against that sort of thing in this city. Let's just say I can call on someone and, you wouldn't like the results. Anyways. Alright. Let me just do some things over here. There we go. We'll fill that out. At this point, it's just a matter of just continuously filling out until we can get that 16,000 people. But in the meantime, let's see if we can't do a couple other vanity projects, quote-unquote. Okay, that seems to be doing well. So what can we do in the meantime? I mean, we could have a campus and airport district. Now, the campus district, I haven't really given too much thought about that. I mean, we have a train line over here, right? We were going to kind of turn this into kind of a city area. One thought for here could be kind of like a small entertainment district for our people. And then the campus district, if I did want one, this is probably going to be more residential areas. Where would be a nice spot to put it? I could probably make this a transit center. This would probably be more like an entertainment district. Or we could make this the campus area. With that in mind, and that wouldn't be such a bad idea here. Maybe smart like a small campus district. I know we have a university already. We just built one, but you know, this gives me some time to plan this out here a little bit. So what I'm thinking, obviously as I mentioned, the downtown, kind of like a walkable area. I would like an entertainment district and a campus area in this vicinity. This seems like the good area for the campus, the entertainment district, now that I'm thinking about it. So we got access to highways and all that. This would kind of be for public transit. You can kind of see the rail lines already existing, so that might help out, especially since, you know, commuting is a thing. Wow, that is a fun intersection. I've never seen that before. Okay. So I'm thinking right about here is this. You thinking what I'm thinking? Well, I say while we wait for our city to grow up a little bit more. Why not? Alright, let's do it. So right about, we're going to make this the whole border. I could possibly expand this out towards the lake shore, especially if I wanted, like, stadiums and all that. That right there could very well be is our campus building. And since we're going to be doing this, goodbye just generic university. We don't really necessarily need that if we're going to be doing this, so take that out. So, where is the school stuff? 1 second. Trades? You know what? Let's do a trade school. Which is, ironically enough, all we can do in the first place, so I guess a trade school it is. So let's see here. We're going to need a main campus road. That goes straight down. Try to make this look quite nicely. Right there. there we go. We now have a small little campus district. So the key to level this up again, we need academic works, we need people attending, and we need attractiveness, which so far so good. Oh, this, and then there's this. Oh, I am not really, you know, loving that. I suppose we have to give it money. Fine, we'll give you money. Except, there is a way around this. Can we access it? Hold on for 1 minute. Oh, yes. Oh, that's, you know, that's true. We can always put some dormitories over there. Ladies and gentlemen, what better way to get money than through shameless collegiate sports? Oh, I'm doing that thing again with the evil laugh. That's right. Collegiate sports. If you want to make money, sometimes you just gotta sell yourself out. What? Free transport? Nah. Okay, I suppose some security's needed. And, I like winning, so fine. Fine. There we go. Nothing says, victory like collegiate sports. Oh, man. Excuse me. And then, of course, we can always edit things. You know what? We might as well leave it as is for the time being. Suppose we can have a coach. Give the cheerleaders some money, but not all of it. Fine, we'll hire more coaches. There we go. Eventually, we'll build a winner, and suddenly Chester Trading School will win all the national titles out there. Whoa! Okay, that I forgot. That kind of, you know, causes havoc on the budget a little bit. Oh, okay, fine. Bring us more people then. I guess once again we're clamoring for more shops. Seems to be a thing over here. So we slowly move in. There we go. Yeah, like I said, we gotta keep our eyes peeled on the expansion meters. I've learned from previous playthroughs. This game will take its sweet time trying to get everything set up. Oh, they'll be able to arrive here. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Alright, so we need the students to go up, and we need more academic works. Otherwise, we're just going to sit back and wait. There we go. Now we're making money again. I got scared there for a minute. I thought we were going to go bankrupt. Not enough No, they're supposed to be working, not... How dare you? Game is sit clamoring for me to send us more, educated folks. Oh, really? Won't be so funny when I send them to work in the mines. Oh, wait, we don't have any of those. Never mind. Nobody heard that. Anyways. Then we need another district. This will be kind of the downtown district, so that's the campus. We don't want that. We'll do a small start a small district over here. And then another district. Nah, okay. And then another district over here. This will be kind of the living quarters. A park district will stretch along here, and maybe further out, depending on how I feel about things. And then, you know what? We'll do another one. This will be kind of the one that borders our downtown. There we go. So we have our districts set up. We have Sycamore Heights, Glade Hills, and Forest Hills. And each of them kind of will have different ideas behind it. So, with that being said, let me slowly build this out so I can get this part. So maybe, just maybe, I can get the high density going. In fact, I think we'll do that right now. We'll start with the high density. There we go. For Glade Hills. Because I want some more, you know... We're going to have some more special uses for this. Like, this is going to be mostly offices and higher commercial stuff. So we kind of have to make this a little bit more fancier than our other districts. Yes, that means we're going to have to spend some money. Of course. I'm not really seeing anything on this. Alright, so that one's out. But this side, I suppose we could plop down for high-tech housing. And we could always make this a bit more fancier, like we can encourage biking and all that. And maybe make this recycling. We'll make this a bit cleaner. So basically, I'm basically making it for the 1%. Hey, why not? Alright. Trying to think if I want commercial space over here. I should probably do maybe a couple of higher commercial stuff. So maybe this whole block. Sure, why not? There we go. Move in. Move in and bring me some offices. You may be unhappy now, but you wait. Oh my goodness, I'm not even taxing them appropriately. Oh, the shame. The horror. There we go. We'll give them a 1% discount just because I'm feeling generous. For now. Oop, no, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright, oop. Goodbye power, unsightly power lines. Nobody needs to live behind those, and we're all set. So where should we build this out? Decisions. So far, the only blocks that I see available are this one for our transit hub, and this one because there's cargo train links and stuff. I don't really care about this one, even though our main highway connection's in there. Yeah, let's do this one. Fair enough. So in theory, the thought that I had, excuse me, was we build our cargo train links here. So to do this, we would essentially have to extend this highway outwards to some degree. Which means we'd have to redo this entire intersection, basically. And then send this on its way over here. That would be kind of the thought. So, As for this, Well, this kind of puts us at an interesting crossroads here, because I can actually now get rid of this, quote-unquote, move it over here, but then I worry about garbage collection on the back end. And without waste transfer centers, that's going to be a little bit concerning. We don't get those until 20,000. But the idea would be to move our industrial area over here. On the flip side, could we start a, not over here, because this is going to be for oil. So that's out of the question. We can reach it, by the way. But not until, you know, we fill out all the, things. So I'm looking around. I mentioned earlier our port's going to be over here because of the other oil area. That's a really good question as to where... This would be a good spot for the forest area, by the way. So the answer to natural resources is no. We don't have that. Got to keep that in mind. I think this would be a nice area for transport links. As for the airport, which is inevitably going to have to show up too, it might be over here was what we're looking at. Forest area over here. I would have to figure something out for an airport. It's possible the future airport area might be over here, believe it or not, in this small little area, as we've got plenty of highway links. We'll keep that in mind. But anyways, I think the obvious thing to do would be to extend this highway outwards. Maybe have all of our transport links here. And then it'll extend for future usage here. So this whole interchange now has to be reworked, which is what I'm thinking. So with that in mind, yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. Sorry, I'm having a moment to myself here. Oh, I want to think about this. Oh, and toll booths. Oh, you know we're going to need toll booths. That's really important. In fact, you know what? Let's do that first. So here's what I'm going to do. Toll booths over here. New highway interchange over here. We'll figure out the cargo train situation. And we will move along. So give me 1 minute here. Hold on, I'm doing that thing where I pause. And sometime later, this is what we ended up with. Nice little interchange now. Our highway extends out here, as inevitably it will extend further out. There'll probably be a bridge somewhere in here. And of course, the most important part of our city, right here. Most important part. Yeah, you really think I couldn't have let this go on? Yeah, no. Oh, there'll be more of these later on. But anyways, that basically fixes that problem. Now, there are plenty of decisions to be made here. Most specifically, where do I want to put my cargo transit station, number 1. Number 2, there needs to be a main road surrounding this. I would say have maybe a main road go up and over all of this. And then maybe have our cargo train station somewhere planted next to the highway over here. Maybe have one go... whoop, if need be, and then this highway's kind of a placeholder at the moment, so I'm not really concerned about that. I know it looks odd, but that's just because of the interchange that I used. So what I'm thinking is, and we'll have it like this, do this road. And then, last but not least, let us get a cargo train station rolling over here. So to do this, I'm going to... Actually, hold please. One more thing. Before we finish this off. And basically end this episode. There it is. Look at that. This block is slowly coming along nicely, eh? Oh, hell, we might as well fill in the gaps with more residential areas. Sure, why not? There we go. I'll deal with that some other time. There we go. More residential over here. Not going to worry about commercial for right now since this is all that. There it is. Technically, we could have more office space in our downtown area, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Although I will have a road. I wanted to cut down the middle, so we're going to have kind of an awkward intersection over here. Unless I want to do the park thing again. I know I said I was going to have a waterfront park, but maybe a small little quote-unquote downtown park wouldn't be a bad idea, too. We'll keep that option open. That's something to consider for later on, but in the meantime... Ah, this area is not doing too well in trash. Okay. And then, let's see. What I want... Where's the train area? This will be the last thing we do, and then I'm calling it. I want the train line to be split in two here, so... Not really too worried here. Should probably extend this bridge if that's the case. Because I want... I'm going to have it flank over here, so... What we can do... Put one over here. And then... Oh, oh, that's right. We have more new train things, too. We'll figure it out as time goes on. Train line can go in here, so we have another one over here, so I need a second road. Say, right approximately here. That is the wrong way. Excellent. This is a one-way rail, if I'm not mistaken. At this point... Now, see, I don't know how any of these work. Maybe we have this one come from this way and that's one come from that way. Alright. So, maybe just have... Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out because I've never done this before. With these new rail lines. And with the latest update, there's now more, you know, things you can have. Which is kind of wild. Okay. As I mentioned, this will go straight up the middle. See how far highway over in a second. Oh, great. Now it's, like, dark out. So now I can barely see. Awesome. There we go. Now we have one on flanking each end. Connect it to this. Reroute this guy. And then finally, this is all gotta be like, whoa! That was weird. We gotta flip that, and we're good there. And finally, to finish this all off, we are not building it underground. Nice try, game. You can stop doing that anytime. Oh my god. Game's trying to flash before my very eyes. I don't know. There we go. It's funny how that works. Oh, I see what you're doing. Fine. I'm not really worried about that part just yet. There we go. So that should be all set. I'll turn these off until we're ready to use them, by the way. I know they're not powered up, but we're still missing one very important thing. So there you go. Have our nice little train intersection going here as it leads out of the city. And we'll eventually be able to export goods over here. Oh, this is not good. Uh-oh. And apparently this playthrough is going to end with a little bit of an existential crisis of garbage production not being up to par. As all three of our landfills are emptying up. There. Hopeful. Oh, that's just lovely. Because all of our landfills got filled up. Alright, fine. I'll build one more. That's all you're getting. And then 37. Yeah, it's going to take some time for this to empty up. But that's actually not really good. Oh, dear. And they're so mad about the trash collection that they're now lighting the city on fire. That's brilliant. Don't be lighting the whole city on fire. That costs way too much money to fix up. Okay, we need an academic work, too. I was just updating that. So I think that is going to do it. So the next episode, we'll finish this up. And we're going to have to move this. Quote-unquote move. How exactly? Well, if you've watched previous playthroughs, there may or may not be some shenanigans breaking out. Especially with these landfills. I don't know. Will I be making a call to Mother Nature? I tend to do that. You know what? We'll see. Keeps the suspense. Okay. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you on the next one. Totally up to no good. No, not at all.